baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go on the hill for the Reds. Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. And there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Ezekiel Duran, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with two strikes.
Two down, base is empty. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Nathan Eovaldi. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. Left-hand hitter waits.
just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in. In the air, right side, Garcia. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Batting second baseman, Matt McLean.
And here is Matt McLean. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
On the ground to short. Seager on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To the right side, Simeon slings to first, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Top of the second. Leading off, Jake Burger.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile. And they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here is Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. This one in the air. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting sixth, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is down low. No score here in the second. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. Lux batting in the cleanup spot, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His second of the year, it's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, 1 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one fouled off. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Spencer Steer at the plate now as he chases after that one. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
2 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. And that just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 outs. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Smash down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And this is inside. And another ball. That's way outside. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Steer at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Catcher, Austin wins.
So digging in, Austin wins. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Young right there to make the grab, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Texas,
Here's Josh Young.
Baseman, Josh Young.
Green back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a base hit. He boots it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, second baseman Marcus Semien.
Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. They get the tag on him. Goes to second. Safe there. So up next, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now it's Corey Seager. Went down on strikes his first time through. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Berger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lux sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. On the ground at first, Berger. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
And now here is Matt McLain. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Man, just a matter of inches right there. If that stays fair, it's at least a double.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jack Peterson.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 so far. Nasty pitch right there. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball. 2-1.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Josh Young. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's through there for a strike. In the air, right field. Fraley sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Gavin Lux.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. At the wall. Can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses. 1-1. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Careful.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's out to center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One down, runner at third. Steer digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Up and in. 1-0. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Encarnacion Strand stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Throws to second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. One out. Runner at second. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a strike in there. That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Webb appears to be getting loose. Jackson warming up as well. Man at second. Line drive caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Here's the Reds catcher, Austin Wynns. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is foul back. That one outside, and it's 2-1. To third, Young. Zips it to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 3 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ripped on a line, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Ezekiel Duran. There's a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Chopped in the ground. Candelario throws it away. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. Seager stands in now. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Jake Berger.
So bases loaded with one away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a breaking ball misses outside. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Here's Jock Peterson. And that is out of play.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the fifth coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
And ball one.
2 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman Matt McClain.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh and 2 now.
Whoa. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game. So one left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied at 3. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Higashioka. Green back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedel sizes this one up, brings it in. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Josh Young, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Now one missed. The 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Fraley getting an angle on it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He's 2 for 2. That one fouled hard the other way. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Gets under and pops it up. Young makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. You too. Inside, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Obi Milner getting ready to go. Garcia getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Inside. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Designated hitter, Spencer.
Now it's
Steer.
the DH, Spencer Steer. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin wins. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Trevino looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fraley on at second with 2 down. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This to third. Young slings it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until.
So remaining in the game defensively, Jose Trevino. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. The pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's going to be Marcus Semien. Late swing fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Now a fly ball to right center. Fraley on the move to the gap. And it's caught for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 1-2. On the ground. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here comes Corey Seager. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. One left for Texas. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a good eye there.
2-2.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Headed towards the corner. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
No outs. Runner on second. Foul ball there. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Not even close there. Ball 1. Well struck right field. Garcia going back. Out of here. His second homer this series. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jacob Webb will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Luke Jackson.
Base is empty, 1 away. Digging in, Gavin Lux. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
That one not close. Yeah, the count even 1-1. Backed off the plate that time.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Jamer Candelario. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. just missed. Out towards left center. Peterson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back.
Leading off
here's
for
the first
Rangers,
baseman,
Jake
Berger.
Jake Berger.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Santillan, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
And Jock Peterson stands in. Just missed. Berger aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's a base hit. Rudder stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2. Got it! And that is a big first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Right fielder,
just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Glove flip for one, and that's two.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Sean Armstrong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
First baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Hobie Milner, the left-hander, up and throwing. Wynn also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Spencer Steer.
And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. That's outside. Ball one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And that one missing low.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Steer over at second, one down. Ground ball right side, Berger. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. Grounded out his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dives and it gets by. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that one almost hit him.
1-0.
Two outs, and that misses, and it's 2-0. Strike on the inside corner.
2-1.
outside. 3-1 now. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Langford snags it on the run. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers.
I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a stand.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Reds.
It's the top of the ninth. And
Number
there's a new
15.
pitcher on the mound. Emilio Pagan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Marcus
Leading
Semien
off for
now at the
Texas,
plate.
Second baseman Marcus Semien.
That one finds the corner. And that is strike one. And that's a little bit high.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting center fielder
Up next
Wyatt
for the Rangers,
Langford.
Wyatt Langford. And that's outside. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now Ezekiel
batting,
Duran.
Designated hitter Ezekiel Duran.
That's in there. That's strike one.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And there's a foul ball. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Seager in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Rangers down to their final strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on
now
with 2 outs.
First baseman Jake Berger.
Jake Berger will hit next. And he takes a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Put the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current.